Taylor Swift, she's like the god of pop right now. I think she can have beef with anybody. It's not like me going after Drake. You know, people will side with Taylor and any beef she's in.
Taylor would be like, yo, Apple, fuck y'all. You better pay these artists. We're starving out here. Apple was like, yeah, you're right.
Like, I'll bad.
Fuck it.
I've never seen that before. I mean, Apple usually gives no fucks to anybody.
Taylor Swift was like...
Like, even tried to sue Jesus at one point.
Taylor Swift was like, suck a dick. They were like, okay.
How bad.
Let's get on these knees.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Shade Show, episode 3.
Fenel's back.
Word, after like a false alarm last week. You know what? Let me tell y'all something. You know what happened? I went there, right? We went there because we're like, oh shit, it's down. And you know how you go to the emergency room and there's a whole line of people waiting? They bypassed everybody. Magically, a wheelchair came out of nowhere, scooped my girl up, took her down the hall. I had to go get a visitor's pass, right? Mm-hmm. And the nurse is walking by the other nurse, and she's like, busy night for you guys. She's like, yeah. She's like, 12 deliveries, we might have 13. And I'm like, oh shit. And I look at the nurse and I'm like, wait, so does that mean my girl's gonna... She's like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
It's just a busy night. To counteract all the death that just happened last week, we're having all these babies being born this week.
But needless to say, she's still in there, so...
She's still in there. Popping her out soon enough, carving her right out.
Exactly.
She's based in right now.
Gotta get it right, you know. So, we got a lot to cover today. Today's a full show. It's an exciting show. Right. Probably a controversial show, but we might as well start get right into it.
Got the original Haitian back.
Yeah, exactly. Haitian, apparently we're replaceable,
H1.
The first Haitian, the older Haitian.
Still repping that Zopal.
Exactly. So, D, how about you touch on the Senator Bland's suicide, quote unquote? Should I even quote unquote it, or?
I mean, there are some conspiracy theorists out there that believe that the cops just strung her up on some, like, Jim Crow, mafia, lynch type of shit, but I don't believe that. But, I mean, there is people out there that believe it, you know.
Well, how about you give them the background?
All right, so here's the background. So, basically, she was found dead in her cell from an apparent self-inflicted asphyxiation, or she basically hung herself, right?
Like, if you remember the guy from Enix, the way he went out, that without the sexual part.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, she didn't David Carradine herself.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically like the old man when he got out of Shawshank Redemption. He just couldn't... Yeah. He couldn't... I mean, we're making a joke. This is fucked up.
Well, yeah, this is serious.
So basically what happened, just to rewind, she got pulled over for a routine traffic stop.
It was a light out, right?
Yeah,
it was like her turn signal. No turn signal.
No turn signal. I'm thinking where it's like really basic.
Yeah,
really.
So she gets pulled over, and then she got on her, like, you know, she must have been listening to NWA that day. And was just like, fuck the police.
Ice-T's Cop Killer was on.
Yeah, and he told her to put the cigarette out. She didn't want to put the cigarette out, and then it escalated from there. Should she have been arrested? I don't think so. No. I don't think.
Well, and she had the cigarette on in her car, so it's like it's not his. It's her property. So.
Well, me and Deanna were talking about it earlier. I don't think it was a race thing. I don't think he did it because she was black. I think he did it because she pissed him off. Like, because in the beginning of the video, he's like real cordial. He was real nice to her. And then once the cigarette thing went down, he's like, all right, this fucking bitch. And then he pulls her out. Not that he was right. I still think he was wrong as hell. But I don't think this one particularly might have been a race issue. It might have been like, all right, this fucking bitch wants to give me a hard time. Here's the jail cell.
No. What was it, like Texas?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Texas.
No Texas man wants to be backtalked by a woman. So that's basically what it was. I don't think it was really race-driven either, because I saw the video. It was excessive force, obviously.
Well, yeah.
You don't be driving people down to the floor, putting elbows on them for a cigarette. And a turn signal.
And he got on his action cop, too. He was like, I'm going to light your ass up. Like it was like a 1980s, like Johnny Depp action movie.
Can you imagine that cop for anything else? You're jaywalking, he just spears the shit out of you, puts you on the ground, tasers you and shit.
You're going to see him on the Arcade of Nowhere video. Like, out of nowhere. It doesn't make any sense. But, I mean, so basically, I guess we can cover some of the conspiracy around it. Is a lot of people...
My favorite one.
A lot of people are thinking that... So she went into jail. They strung her up and hung her out.
Mm-hmm. With a plastic bag.
Yeah, garbage bag.
Then
afterwards, Then they were like, "Oh shit, we never took her mugshot. So then let's get her off of being hung, lay her down, dress her up, take the picture, release it to the media." That shit sounds ridiculous to me.
Can you imagine that one person like, wait, while we're violating our rights, the mugshot, everybody. Like,
You gotta get the mugshot. Like, it's ridiculous.
gotta cross our T's and dot our I's, everybody.
Like, I believe that, and from her family and whatnot, allegedly she had suffered from depression, and she had made a comment that she had contemplated or attempted suicide before. So I think probably what happened was somebody was having a bad day.
Yeah.
Right? She got pulled over on some bullshit. She was stuck in jail for 3 days on a trumped up bullshit charge because she couldn't make bail. Mm-hmm. And then
it was like $5,000 or something.
Yeah, I mean, probably had some dark thoughts and was like, "Fuck it, I don't know. Maybe my family can't come through with the I don't know, can't come through with the."
Well,
bail.
they said they still they violated because nobody checked on her for a while. Like they were supposed to check on.
Yeah, well, they had her on the intercom shit. Like they had her on some shit. Like intercoms were. I don't know about y'all. Like intercoms were big back in Mike when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like intercoms up. So it's like on like time for dinner. Like instead of calling you, hit the intercom button. Like, yo, bring your asses downstairs. Having leftover spaghetti today. That's not how you treat a fucking prisoner, though. Right. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta go check, see what's going on. Like, they had him on some real like.
Yo, it was like Oz. Like she was on her own. Like,
Well, not for nothing. I can understand where these people are thinking that somebody strung her up because I recently started watching Orange is the New Black. And the corrections officer definitely strung some lady up after she OD'd. So,
is that what we're doing now? We're basing our theories on real life off of Orange is the New Black.
That's right.
You know what?
Life imitates
that show
art.
was misleading as hell. I thought that show was gonna make me laugh. That show's depressing.
It's actually not that bad.
I mean, it's not a bad show. Don't get me wrong, but it's not the comedy I thought it would be. Like I thought it was gonna be like, haha. No, this shit is like real. It's like Oz for the females.
You thought a show about prison life was going to be haha yuck
Listen,
yuck?
Let's Go to Prison was a great movie, and that was haha yuck yuck.
Let's Go to Prison. What the fuck is that?
You never seen that movie?
You could just omit funny and just say it was a movie. That shit was not funny.
That shit was funny when he was making the fucking Chardonnay in the toilet.
Come on,
all right, I'm the only one on that one. Whatever.
I don't even know what movie that is.
I'll show it to you.
You ain't missing.
Apparently, I don't need to see it.
You ain't missing much. So, I mean, that's it in a nutshell. I mean, I don't really have much.
No, I don't think there's really anything. I mean, until the more facts come out, I don't think it's one of those things where you can find out right away what happened. People are just gonna throw allegations out there.
All I know is it is another cop losing his job. Not his pension though.
No.
He'll keep his pension.
Well, the DA said we're looking at this as a homicide. So that dude could go to jail.
That's never going to happen because he's not. If he put her in there, he's not the one that's. He's going on the street to catch the next jaywalker.
Yeah,
he's not staying in the prison or the jail cell to watch her. So
yeah, I mean, he might. I would say he'd probably lose his job just for excessive force.
Yeah, lose his job, keep his pension.
Basically,
can't
long vacation.
Not on a murder rap. Maybe negligent homicide. Or maybe negligent manslaughter.
Yeah.
But that's like...
Yeah, it's not going to be anything where he's doing real time or anything. It's anything probation, lose his job.
But speaking of like shit that's like crazy...
Have everybody here. This is beyond anybody's expectations. There's been no crowd like this. And I can tell you, some of the candidates they went in, they didn't know the air conditioner didn't work. They sweated like dogs. They didn't know the room was too big because they didn't have anybody there. How are they going to beat ISIS? I don't think it's going to happen. Our country is in serious trouble. We don't have victories anymore. We used to have victories, but we don't have them. When was the last time anybody saw us beating, let's say, China in a trade deal? They kill us. I beat China all the time. All the time.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like...
Yo, I mean, there's a few times my country has let me down. I'll say the Bush elections, certain... Donald Trump America. What the... You know what's funny? Like, when he first announced, like, he's going to run for president, what did we all do? Laugh? Everybody had a good chuckle.
Yeah, because
and then this week...
he always says he's going to run.
Yeah,
he never runs.
He's actually leading the polls. He's leading by a large margin in Republican votes right now. He's number one.
Aren't one of you guys a black Republican?
No.
I'm not rich.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
like,
just saying.
I mean, my in-laws are Republican, and I think after like long debates with my wife, she may be Republican. Like, so here's
my girl's Republican.
So
my girl's a Fox News Republican.
So she's a black Republican.
Yeah, my girl's a black Republican.
I mean, my
And that
wife
baby's a black Republican too.
Yeah.
my wife isn't really. She's not really a Republican. She is socially liberal and fiscally conservative, right?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Which I guess I would. I mean, I fall on the same platform ultimately. So we just don't have a voice because that shit's not gonna happen. That's the thing.
I'm gonna go to work today. See what happens on the news.
That's basically what ends up happening. Is like,
So you write letters to the government, please save my Social Security. Don't spend it before I
Social
get
Security. We ain't gonna fucking see no Social Security.
look, at the end of the day, I would love for an independent to win, but they didn't even get
That's
on the
never
ticket.
gonna fucking
Well, that's the
happen.
thing with Donald Trump. He was saying, like, he's pissing Republicans off so much that he's like, I might just run as
He
independent.
gave out one of their numbers out. He gave the numbers out for people to call him. Lindsey, I think his name Lindsey Graham, the senator from I believe Louisiana. He gave his number out like it was nothing. Like, here, call him. The dude had to change his number. First of all, Donald Trump is a psycho. All right. The dude is a fucking madman. And the best part is when they ask him questions, he's like, no, we have the evidence. We'll show you later. Like, he makes shit up, and he doesn't think anybody's going to call him out on it. Why are we even having this discussion? How did we get this far?
It's okay, don't worry, because Uncle Chapo's gonna get him before anything happens.
But you know what the funny thing is? The funny thing is, so obviously everybody knows by now, at least I would think if you're still alive, that he kind of shit on Hispanics, right?
Kind of shit on him.
But then he goes down.
Kind is an understatement.
Then he goes down to Border Patrol and was like, "Yeah, I got the Latino vote." What fucking Latino vote you got? Like, who is out there that's like, you know what, Trump, he ain't that bad.
Fuck Trump.
Like, nobody's saying
Fuck
that.
Trump's dumbass. I mean, let's just be honest. He'll get on there. He'll get to the very end. It's just to draw people to the Republicans.
It's something different. I'll give
You
you
know,
that.
they you get the dumb young Republican, Confederate flag waving Republicans. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all entertainment at this point. But when it actually goes down to who they're gonna put as
He's
the
leading
Republican
the polls
candidate,
right now. It's scary.
it don't fucking matter. It doesn't matter.
But here's the
he can
problem.
lead the polls, and Hillary's winning anyway.
Yeah, probably.
I'm voting Hillary.
She's
Fuck
not.
it.
You can go ahead and vote for Hillary.
Who you really? Have you seen the actual candidates on the Republican? Ted Cruz is a psychopath. Fucking what's his name? Jeb Bush is an idiot. Maybe Jeb Bush. I'll give it. He'll probably.
I'm not putting another Bush, other than Hillary's, into this office.
Rick Perry. I'm sorry. Rick Perry's the idiot. Like, have you seen who she's going against? Hillary could go out there and be like, "Fuck all the Jews and the blacks," and probably still might win. Squeak out a win.
That she's getting all the black vote. She's getting all the black votes. She's getting all the Spanish votes.
She's getting all the
and
women
all the
votes.
women votes.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton. I call it right now. Hillary Clinton for president.
Well, I hate to be the the bearer of bad news for all you bleeding heart Democrats. We don't have him back-to-back Democratic president. It's just not going to happen. So you better make your people
This
whoever
never
Republican.
really happened. The only way you get a
Make
back-to-back
it-
Democrat president if you kill the first one, and the other one's just killing it.
Make your peace with it.
It don't matter.
I mean,
'Cause-
Clinton gifted a Democratic re-election for Al Gore. He fucked that up.
No, Al Gore did not fuck that up. America
Al-
fucked that up.
Al
Al
Gore
Gore won
fucked
the
that up for
popular vote,
himself.
remember?
Al Gore is boring. That's what Al Gore's problem
yeah,
was.
but he invented the internet, man.
How'd that
That's
work
got to
out?
count for something.
Listen. If it wasn't for Bush, Bush did one thing for us, right?
What was that?
He allowed us to have excellent documentaries on environment. Without Al Gore losing the presidency, we would have never had those top-notch documentaries
He
that
allowed
nobody
Al
fucking
Gore to
watched.
grow a beard. You know what? That's the problem with America. It's like, all right, back in 2000, it was Al Gore and he's boring. Wait, Bush, he's doing coke off of hookers' asses?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
wow, that guy looks fun. 8 years later, holy shit, what happened to our country? And then we blame Obama because the country's in the dump. Meanwhile,
Obama's been doing.
That guy's
The
doing pretty
Democrats
good.
always come in and put in work and fix the Republicans' fuck ups, basically.
and they don't get credit for it, but it's all right, though.
It's not always. Look, we're gonna get
for our generation, because really, who's we really thinking about? I mean, all right, the first Bush was in there, but do you really remember the politics behind that?
It was 4 years. It was
No.
a blink of an eye.
All I remember is no new taxes, and guess what? There's a lot of fucking taxes.
here's the truth about our generation. There's the truth about it, right? Everybody, listen. Get a pen, get some paper. I'm gonna tell you right now. presidents ain't running shit. Lobbyists in Congress used to do that shit.
Well, you're right.
So
it's just a figurehead.
So the policies that are getting passed.
Well, it can't have it both ways. You can't be like the president ain't doing it or anything, and then have all these people saying Obama's saying fuck the Constitution and doing whatever he wants. Yeah. Obama's just throwing shit out there. Like, which one is it? Either he has no power or he has too much power. He can't be a socialist.
It really doesn't matter because whoever you throw in the fucking presidency, there's going to be somewhere to shit on him. Because
of course
you can't put someone on there. There's all these checks and balances. Everybody's fucking wanting to go against what the president says, so it don't matter.
They actually shut down Congress. They shut down the government under the man's term at one point.
And you want to know what it is? Donald Trump ain't going to be the president because he's not trying to take that pay cut. That motherfucker makes more than probably twice what the president fucking makes. So he ain't going into that.
Well, it's not like his money's going in. It's like
not like his business are going to stop because he's a president.
It don't matter. But the president makes like something like $800,000 a year.
Even less than that, I think.
And Donald Trump is fucking banking millions.
Yeah, but again, it's not going to matter. His business is still running with or without him. He's still collecting money.
Well, yeah. I mean, can he declare bankruptcy again while he's the president? Because that's his pull. Him and 50. I mean,
50 can fucking do it, then anybody can do it.
He's filed for bankruptcy like 3 times.
Listen to me, America. I want you to listen close. If this guy gets anywhere near the fucking White House, you piece of shits, I'm moving to Canada.
Well, you want to know what it is?
The guy has no plan. Like, I don't think he understands how the country works or how politics works. Because he thinks he's like, oh yeah, I'll do away with China. I'll do this. I'll do that. Like, no, that's not how it actually works.
He's running his presidency like you would run for your like class president when you're in like
candy for everybody.
Like, elementary school. Like, we're gonna have pizza and soda every fucking day, guys. That's how it works. Like,
Superman's gonna come and sign autographs.
He was like, fuck diplomacy. John McCain was a pussy because he got caught. Like, I was like, wait, whoa, why are you throwing shade at John McCain for? His old ass didn't even bother you. He's just chilling. Oh, he's still recovering from the fact that the Republicans saddled his ass with fucking Sarah Palin. He doesn't want you fucking calling him out.
John McCain's in his house chilling like, wait, did this motherfucker call my name? Like, what the fuck?
I'm a pussy? Okay. Dick Cheney, mount up. This shit is not riding right now.
Anyway, let's not give this guy any more fucking shine.
Yeah, I mean,
fuck Donald Trump.
AKA fuck Donald Trump.
Democrat in the office again. It's happening.
What the fuck are you wearing?
I'm trying out new looks. This one's my Andre 3000. You like?
No, I don't. You look like Michelle Kwan in drag. Why don't you do a triple fucking axle over to the phone and try camera?
All right, everybody, welcome back. Now we're about to jump into the top 5. This week, since we're doing a fashion show.
Fashion theme, I guess.
We got a fashion theme.
Fashion themes.
For remainder of the show, we got a top 5 fashion, so I'll let my fashion gurus take it away.
Fashion gurus. Oh, don't put that label on me. Listen, I'm just a regular brother.
Regular brother.
But we've been on this earth for a while now, and our top 5 this week is basically top 5 fashion trends that we've seen that might be a little embarrassing. Just like, what the fuck were they thinking?
Let's just be honest. I mean, the 90s were fucking whack. There's some really fucked up shit that came out of the 90s. I mean, I guess every era or every generation says the same thing, but I don't know, man. There's some fucked up shit that I've seen, that I've done.
You know what? That's funny though. Like, there's actually like a long period from I would say maybe 92 to early 2000s where it was shit that you probably would not wear now or even think about. Like, niggas were just experimenting back then, see what stuck,
I legit look back sometimes and I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking?
See, I actually, because I was struggling with this top 5, so I went back and looked at some of my old pictures. I didn't really do. I was always the same. I didn't wear t-shirts and fucking.
The man's wearing a Kutztown shirt that I'm sure he's had since
Kutztown
2000.
I got this shit This was the free shirt they gave you when you go on campus.
They're like, you go here? All right, here you go.
Like, yo, you go to Kutztown?
No? All right.
Have you raped anybody yet? Here's your t-shirt. That's basically what they do.
Was that what was going down at Kutztown?
Kutztown was fucking ridiculous, man. Like, the type of shenanigans that were going down at Kutztown, it's like, that's why Matt loves Kutztown.
My boy went to Kutztown. I think he burned their house down or some shit like that. Well, accidentally, of course. Allegedly.
He was in the PJ part of Kutztown. Off-campus housing.
So yeah, let's I guess I'll start with top 5 fashion trends that I personally witnessed that weren't maybe not that great. Number one is goggles. Do you guys remember when everybody was wearing ski goggles for no goddamn reason?
Yes.
Actually, you know what?
You had a pair, didn't you?
I did.
My man.
But hold up. I had it
tilted to the side?
I had it for a purpose. I was in ski club, so I only rocked them when we went.
Ski
Ski
club?
club.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck school did you go to?
All right.
Wait, time out.
Listen, calm down, everybody. I went to Easton, and apparently that's better than William Allen and all that bullshit around here.
Well, I
We
didn't
had
go
a
to
ski
school
club.
out here.
Me neither.
All right, so we had a ski club. I snowboarded, and I had a pair of fucking.
Were you the only brother?
No, there was a lot. Listen, I went to Easton. It's not like I went to fucking
Like I said, I didn't go to school out here.
I didn't go to Becca.
Wait, time out. So when you were not snowboarding,
Yeah. No, I didn't rock it in my everyday fucking life. I wasn't walking down the street going to the Quickie Mart.
Come on, you had
Rocking those fucking
your
goggles.
Yankee fitted on with your goggles to the side.
oh no, you said
Nah.
Yankee fitted. Oh no, oh no.
Nah,
You didn't
never
even
that.
care that you was a Red Sox fan.
What I will tell you that I did do that was ridiculous. Just we're piggybacking on shit that you did when in fashion. Was I was rocking full time, like not even playing basketball, the sweatbands. I had the red Nike like swoosh like Jumpman type headbands. I would just rock every day.
They'll get hot in class when
Yeah.
you need something to catch us.
And I remember my dad he looked at me like real weird, like, what are you doing? Like, you playing ball today? Like in your jeans? I'm like, no, I'm just going to the store real quick, grab something to drink, like a Snapple or something. He was like, are you running real fast? What the fuck you need a sweatband for? If
Are you gonna rob the place?
Like, you're going on the street. Like, what the fuck do you need that sweatband for? So yeah, I did rock that.
Oh man! All right, that's moving on. The second
on the
one,
level of Dion, by the way.
yeah, and he's probably gonna be agreeing with this one too. Janko jeans,
Oh, you want to know
the
what?
one where
It's
you can't see
on
my feet,
list.
like I'm floating in the air. Janko jeans. Janko jeans. For those that might be too young to remember, Janko jeans. You could fit like 3 kids in Janko jeans. Janko jeans was so wide and so baggy. You were like a 60-pound 12-year-old. But your pants alone, if there was a big gust of wind, you were gone.
Yeah, the Django jean, the bottom of the where your feet were was wider than the waist,
Yes.
and it was each leg.
But if you didn't have Janko jeans and Airwalk shoes, you couldn't do kickflips. So you needed to have those Janko jeans.
It did. It made your skateboarding super aerodynamic and awesome.
You know what's ridiculous? I know we're getting way off topic again.
Oh,
So
we always do this.
I'm driving around in my neighborhood, right? Mm-hmm. And there was at least a 40, 45-year-old dude skateboarding with Janko jeans. And I wanted to yell to him, like, yo, if you're 40 years old and snowboarding, you're not fucking Tony Hawk. Kill yourself. Because you have fucking
You didn't
failed.
make it. You didn't
Like,
make
no,
it.
like,
But it's his hobby. Come on,
Listen.
maybe he's rich.
yo, come
Listen,
on.
he wasn't that good in the
If
first
he's
place.
rich, he's not living in my neighborhood. Like, I live in a pretty decent neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not living in the projects or nothing like that. But if you're 45, look, not only that, I think the part that's really ridiculous. He was walking his dog, so he had the dog pulling him on the skateboard while trying to do tricks. I'm like, yo, what are you doing right now? Like, you have failed.
That's not crazy. That's ingenious.
Really?
This dude, he got out of walking. You know what I'm saying?
Let me
Let me try and flip every once in a while. Get my
If he was-
exercise.
if he was
Listen
just
to the
being
Pearl
pulled.
Jam and shit, right?
If he was just being pulled, I'd be like, okay, he's just lazy. But no, he was actually legit trying to grind the curb and stuff. I'm like, what are you
Really?
doing, man? Yeah, like, what are you doing? Calm down.
He missed that boat, huh? Like,
No, he just-
No, he's still on the boat.
He didn't want it. He didn't
skating
realize.
is one of those things. Like, if you're a certain age and you haven't made money from it,
stop.
then you should stop. Like, there was enough skaters right now that are Tony Hawk's age out like 40, 50. They're rich off of skating.
Go ahead and say that to Lil Wayne and Justin Bieber.
Listen,
Little Wayne,
Lil Wayne?
his brain is melted.
Yeah.
Listen, if you in your 30s and you still riding a mongoose bike, fucking kill yourself. Go ahead to your number 3.
All right. Then also the return of the bell bottoms. I think it was early 2000s.
Yeah, it was softcore Jenkos.
Girls realized, all right, dudes still need to see our asses, so they kept it tight up top, and then at the bottom, it was like the 70s came back. It was that one is not too much to say about that. It's just like, why did we allow that to happen as a society? We didn't learn our lesson the first time. Whatever. Then there was my favorite, the bear coats.
Yo,
The big puffy.
Come on,
like,
man.
If you roll down a hill, you would keep going. Like,
come on. You know you had your bear and your triple fat goose. Come on.
Are we talking like bubble jackets?
yes,
Like,
yes.
not starter jackets, but just the bubble jackets.
Oh, star jackets were at least
Bubble
were cool.
goose. Come on, Wyclef. You got a bullet in the bubble goose.
Listen, if that shit popped, there was just goose feathers everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh man! At
Them
least
shits was warm though.
they were practical. If there was a shootout in the hood, there might be a chance that you might survive because of your fucking bubble jacket. Like,
I'm happy to say that I never actually had one of those jackets.
really?
Yeah.
You didn't have a jacket that limited your movement so much you had to turn your whole body
bandana,
around.
but no bear jacket.
No, I had a starter jacket. I had a Chicago Bulls starter jacket, and for some reason a Charlotte Hornets starter jacket.
Everybody had a Charlie Hornets starter jacket.
Them shit where they were just giving
Larry
shit away.
Johnson, you wanted that grandmama.
You know what happened? That was back when like my mom was like, "Oh, we're going to Burlington Coat Factory today. You have to buy one, get one half off price."
About
And
to
there
get
was-
some outdated jackets, y'all.
And there was 47
Who
racks
likes the
of
Cleveland Browns,
Charlotte
everybody?
Burlington Coat Factory was the Marshalls of jackets
Yeah, basically.
before they became the hood store.
Yeah.
Because now that's what it is.
Yeah, that and,
Oh, Ross.
and Foreman Mills.
Oh, Foreman Mills. That's the one I was thinking
Foreman,
of. Yeah.
Foreman Mills is like.
If you want to make a
as seen on
low-budget
TV.
rap video, go to Foreman Mills. Get what you need from there.
I'm pretty sure I saw a crack deal go down in Foreman Mills at the register while they were buying a pair of jeans. Just, what the fuck is going on?
Yo, I think the security guy told him, "Yo, man, you need something like that fire." I'm like, really?
This show does not condone drug use.
By the way, say no to drugs, kids.
Yes.
Dap it up.
We're not role models, by the way. Last one but not least, I just personally hated it. I know a lot of people that liked it. Coogee. Coogee looked like fucking somebody threw up on you.
Shout out
And
to
you
LL
decided-
Cool J.
Yeah, exactly. And you decided to knit that into your sweater. I never understood the...
Come on, man. You
I
messing
kinda-
with Bill Cosby's style? Come on, he was rocking that Coogee, dropping
That Biggie.
dropping
hoes.
sleeping pills and Quaaludes and bitches'
Body bop
drinks.
bop, booty boop boop. Yeah.
Bill Cosby's lawyer is crazy, man. He was like, "It's not Bill Cosby didn't break the law. It's not illegal to offer somebody prescription medication." Like, wait, what? I'm like, I'm pretty sure if I offered you some oxy right now, I would get arrested.
Well,
no.
yeah.
As long as you're not, there's no intent to distribute. You good?
Really?
Yeah, that's the law.
The fuck out
Listen,
of here.
ladies, if you go out with Aaron...
Now I don't have any of those. All right, I don't even take Tylenols. But yeah, no. As long as there's no intent to distribute,
So
he was just trying to drop. Go to sleep, bitch.
Go night night, bitch.
We're on that like college like house party loophole system. Like, we're not selling beer. We're taking donations.
Yeah,
And we're gonna give you a
exactly.
cup if you donate.
Exactly. What you put in that cup is up to you, homie. But
I'm just waiting for the Law and Order Bill Cosby
oh
episode.
yeah,
You know,
yes.
You know that shit's coming.
Yes.
and Ice Cube's gonna be the one that has to lead the charge in that case too.
My favorite line about Ice Cube, I remember I was watching a comedian once, and he was like, the best part of watching Law and Order is watching that, like, Ice Cube's first day on the job. You've been here for 20 years. Why you still get surprised about shit? You mean to tell me there's dudes fucking other dudes for free? Yes, Ice Cube, this is your job.
Oh man.
Shout out to Bill Cosby's lawyer. You got the hardest job on the planet right now. Nobody's job would have been harder unless you were Hitler's lawyer.
You're the real MVP.
Yeah, for real.
Bill Cosby, I was really pulling for you, man. Love the show.
Listen, man.
But you fucking up now.
Do you,
Like, you
though-
should have just took that shit to your grave.
Do you though? Do you really love the show?
The Bill Cosby show was the shit.
Bill Cosby show was bullshit. Fuck Bill Cosby show.
Oh, damn, well, here we go.
What?
That's right. I'm throwing shade. Hashtag.
Wait,
shade show.
wait. When did the Bill Cosby show get... Why?
Since when? Yeah, since when did Bill Cosby come under the hate umbrella of Dion?
Listen,
The man was making sandwiches trying to raise a multi-ethnic family.
think about this for a second. Right?
Different shades of black.
I want everybody to take a minute, open your mind for what I'm getting ready to say right now. Bill Cosby was the original Tyler Perry.
What?
He never dressed up like
Drop
a
the
woman.
What
mic.
What do you mean
I'm
he's the
telling
original
you,
Tyler Perry?
he was the
You
original.
lost your damn mind.
No, he was the original. Like, oh shucks, let's
Saying
sneak
shucking and jiving?
Yeah, let's sneak some like underground messages to my bullshit. Fuck out of here, Bill
What message
Cosby.
was Bill Cosby sending?
Higher than that, Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby was selling Jello.
Bill
That man alone.
Bill
And Kodak
Cosby,
films.
Bill Cosby was selling rape. Bill Cosby was selling.
It wasn't rape.
Well, you look like a genius now after the fact, but I mean...
Yeah, I've been calling it for years. Fuck Bill Cosby.
Wow, I can't even
what-
believe this man is shitting on Bill Cosby.
What you? Bill Cosby
Well,
raped
now
people.
I can, yeah.
I mean, yeah, now. I mean, but the show?
Fuck Bill Cosby show.
Cosby show,
Anyway,
so
let
the
me-
show was not doing it for you? Like, I
Nah.
Anyways, let me go ahead and get into my list. So,
mean, it just fucked my whole world up right now.
I know. I don't know if I could go on, but I'm going to try.
Be strong.
I'm going to be strong. Anyways, so some of these things I've actually done, which I'm not 100%.
Out of the three of us, people need to know Aaron's the fashion guru.
Yeah,
Aaron's
I'm the one who's
type
done some trendy shit.
He'll take risks fashion-wise.
Exactly.
You can check that out on his Throwback Thursdays.
That was one day where I was just like, these pictures were coming from my sister, and I was like, damn, these pictures are so bad, I have to share them.
Why not?
I mean, I don't give a fuck.
I mean, you had that pencil-thin rape mustache, sitting in a cut looking like, somebody's getting yummy tonight.
Someone's getting these Bill Cosby chewables tonight. Anyways.
Again, since I was here last week, the return of the hate mail goes to Aaron this time. This week is Aaron.
That's at the Shade Show Podcast at gmail.com.
Yes.
That's right, shadeshowpodcast@gmail.com. So my list, I'm going to start off with the Windbreaker tracksuit.
Oh, yes.
I had one. It was fucking yellow. Like,
Really?
bright yellow.
Was that one of the ones that had ridiculous words on the back of the
No,
neck? Like
it was a Nike. It was a Nike. You know, I had the sneakers to match. You know, I even had one of those old
Was it
school.
bright yellow?
It was bright yellow. Like,
Really?
bright, like, sunshine yellow crayon.
Like, tell me sun in the sky yellow.
Yeah, that shit was yellow as fuck. And it was a tracksuit.
It was so yellow, Sentry tried to throw a villain into you.
Yeah.
Shout out to our comic edition coming out. That was actually pretty good.
So yeah, I mean, it was pretty bad. But that whole time where everybody brought the Adidas, people thought they would fucking Run DMC and shit. Like, that was happening.
Oh, yes. When everybody was getting prepped for jogging,
Yeah,
but not run.
like
Yeah.
everybody was wearing fucking workout. Nobody was fucking working out. They was just rocking the gear. All right. My next one, again, something that I did look back on, probably wasn't too cool. The silver chain, the big silver chain with the fucking medallion on it.
Oh, no. Really?
I had one.
Wait, did you have the circle one? Or
Nah,
like you were fighting in Mortal Kombat and that was a ticket?
It was a dragon.
Oh, really?
Wait, you weren't rocking the Puerto Rican flag with the diamonds in it?
No.
You didn't have the face
That was
of
on the
Big
class
Pun?
ring.
Yeah.
That was the class
It
ring.
was like Boricua.
No Puerto Rican flag. It was a big chick. I'm talking like
How big was this dragon?
it was. It
Like
was
softball size.
You know,
Could you- okay.
let's say about a baseball
Could
card
you bring
size.
back Krillin with this dragon?
There's a
Collect all
good chance. I just had to collect all the Dragon Balls, but
Okay.
yeah, I had one, man. Everybody wanted to be a rapper. You know, Pretty
Well,
Fly
yeah.
for a White Guy came out. I wasn't white, but you know, half of my school was. I was like the one Puerto Rican guy. You know, you know what I mean?
So they look to you for the fashion. Like, if Aaron's wearing it,
You
it
went
must
to
be
school
cool.
in New York, and you were the only Puerto Rican in your school?
No.
I
it
went
was
to elementary
Queens,
school
right?
in Queens,
Yeah,
but then I
see.
moved to Long Island, where
Wow.
That makes a lot of sense.
I
though.
was, you know, I was swimming in a sea of white.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That reminds me of when I was in high school. I went from you can't fuck a kid up more than have him go to like an almost all white high school and then transfer him to all black high school where a metal detector.
I went to
So you couldn't even really fucking hang out. You had to take the boat back home.
Anyways, so
Says the guy from Easton, though. Are we really in the dude from Easton?
this guy who's fucking on the snowboard team. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, all right? But moving on, I also had Jenkos on my list. Now,
Piggybacking,
luckily,
motherfucker.
come on, it was on there.
It was already in print.
I probably spelt it right. I know Fenel didn't.
No, J-N-C-O. Yeah, I had that motherfucker.
Okay, but this was something that almost happened.
What?
I went to the store.
You saw it?
I was like, is this going to be one of those things that I'm going to do? Put them shits on, and I was like, oh, fuck no. I left them shits in the fitting room, and just walked out the store. I went home.
Them shits were
couldn't do
awful.
it.
I don't know how you could do anything. You can't run in them.
couldn't
You
do
can't jump. Like, if you committed a crime, the cop wouldn't even run after you. He'll wait till you tripped over yourself.
Yeah. Who committed the crime? I don't know, that asshole that's tripping over his jeans over there. Like,
He's trying to take him off right now, asshole.
you know what I'm saying? He was trying to steal my bike, but his shit got caught in the chain.
Exactly.
So, the next one that I did try once,
Uh-oh.
crisscross. Come on,
Really?
you guys had to try it.
Really?
I did it once. Backward jeans.
I did it for Halloween.
You were living through it. You did it for Halloween. Like, come on, you know you had to try it once.
No, I did try to rap the I missed the bus song when I actually missed the bus. My mom was like, take your dumb ass back to your room. I ain't having that shit.
But
Oh, man.
that
Look.
definitely, tried it once.
I remember that. Wow. Yeah, I remember a lot of people were actually And remember the overalls, and then just let the bottoms go.
Yeah, well, you wear the one overall.
Yeah, one over there. Yeah, man, we were retarded back then. Like the '90s were just a weird time for everybody. I mean, there was bad comic book movies. There was bad fashion.
There was a great Superman movie.
There was?
What?
Yeah, it was the first one ever made.
Wait, what are you talking about?
That wasn't in the 90s?
Christopher Reeves. Oh no, that was the 80s.
No,
It was
that's the
89.
'70s.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was watching it on
Marlon
channel.
Brando was still alive.
I was watching it on WPIX 11. That shit could have been the 90s for me. I
To
don't
you,
know.
yeah, it was still brand new. Everything was new at the time to you.
Plus, your front. You know your favorite one is with Richard Pryor, where he threw the ass off his shirt.
No, that's part 2, actually.
Yeah.
The cellophane S? No.
I didn't know Superman had the power where he could rip something off his shirt and wrap you up in it. I wish I could have heard the guy say, "This is some bullshit."
Hey.
It was on some Mortal Kombat Cyrax shit. Like, get over here.
Listen, Batman can't be the only one with god powers. You know what I'm saying?
Again, check out our comic book edition.
The last one, which is definitely something that I've never done, is the skinny jean.
Yeah, listen, kids. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, listen, if it's taking you 45 minutes to put on your fucking jeans,
If you and a middle-aged, thick woman are taking the same amount of time to put on jeans, then something's wrong.
But you gotta blame the rappers for that shit, though. Like,
no, not skinny jeans, not super skinny jeans. I'm talking about
I think rappers
assholes walking around down the street,
With
and I
the
can see how
belt?
much change they got in their pocket because it's pressed up against their leg.
all I know is this. I heard Jay-Z say, I don't wear skinny jeans because my knots don't fit. And then 2 weeks later, I saw this motherfucker with some skinny jeans on. Why you lying, Jay-Z? Why you lying? It's some bullshit. You're lying. Stop trying to impress Beyonce.
Yeah. Well, that also reminds me of the later trend, which was the man purses. With Kanye, Will.I.am.
The little purse to hang on the belt.
Yeah, like...
Well, Kanye was on some weirdo shit. Like, he
He wore a skirt.
No, I like Kanye's early style. Before he was making money.
You mean you like Kanye before his mom died and keep him in check?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
he was wearing,
Well,
polos.
Kanye was wearing the cool version of Colton, like the sweater.
Well, no,
with some jeans.
it was reason. You know, it wasn't crazy baggy jeans. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was
no
normal.
real black man status.
It was basically Kanye before he watched that Ray J video. And he was like, I gotta have me some Kardashian. I gotta get myself to that level of fucking crazy so I can attract the Kardashian. Without going to Tigger out and fucking trannies.
Jeez, I can hate mail to Tion. And now it's your turn. What's your?
Well, I had skinny jeans on it too.
Piggybacking motherfucker.
But luckily for me, I know how to audible. I'm Peyton Manning with my shits. So I can throw some other ones out there. Corduroy jeans.
Oh, wow. Corduroy jeans?
Yes,
jeans?
they had corduroy
There was
jeans.
like
That's
jeans
too
that were
different.
literally had lines in them. Or you're
Yeah.
talking about fabric
It was like
with lines in them.
they had both. They had the jeans that had the lines in it, and then they had just a straight up regular corduroy.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay, the jean with the fake like white lines
with
in
the
it.
fake white lines. I'm just ridiculous. Now, what I can say before I get into my list, what I really did to get true inspiration for my list is I just went back over the years and looked at Michael Jordan when he wasn't playing basketball.
Listen, first of all, you brought up a great.
How the fuck you that rich and look that shitty all the time?
He still has some earrings. Like,
Yo, he's still tucking his shirts into his jeans.
Well, the man's got the Hitler mustache, so he's bringing that back.
I mean, this dude's like...
that's something that nobody really talks about. How bad Michael Jordan's fashion was. Like, Michael Jordan.
It don't matter because Michael's bagging bitches and bad ones too.
But Mike, if you're making $60 million a year, you can't get a stylist?
At least, I mean,
You can't get somebody, but like, look, Mike, you can't walk out the house like that. You're embarrassing yourself.
like, Mike, you can't go play golf in a multicolored shirt tucked in blue jeans.
They look
yeah,
ridiculous.
Mike is still rocking fucking lime green zoot suits
And
and
he's,
shit.
and he's still rocking Kangos.
Like, baggy
Hey,
business
you can
shorts.
hate on the Kango. I pull Kango out every once in a while, all right?
So
Somebody needs to tell Mike the 90s died like 20 years ago.
Mike don't care because you want to know what? He's got all the fucking youth rocking his shoes. He don't give a fuck. He don't even wear his shoes.
I don't know how you're so cool with the shoes, but everything else is just like, damn, Mike.
Mike's rocking fucking penny loafers.
Mike does take his shoes seriously, though. Like, I read a story not too long ago. It happened a couple years ago, back when, like, he was on that, like, Michael Jackson let people sleep over my house type of shit. and Bow Wow was over the house, and Bow Wow was sleeping over the crib, and he had a pair of Iversons.
Yes.
And Jordan woke everybody up at like 3 in the morning, like, who the fuck shoes are these?
What?
And he was like, they're mine. He threw them shits out. The next day, he had Jordans on.
Yeah, he gave him a pair of Jordans because can't bring Iverson shoes to the Jordan house.
No, Michael Jordan is a psychopath, and people know.
And first off, why would you want to fucking wear Iverson shoes anyway?
Those questions were pretty dope.
The questions were nice. The questions were nice.
They were like
they
were like one of two like really nice Reebok shoes.
Yeah,
it was like them and like the D Brown like pump ups.
I actually had the futuristic Kobe Bryant.
I was just gonna say you
with
had
the metal tips.
Did you have the moon shoes, Kobe Bryant's? You get the. Continue. I
can't. Just staring off. I apologize, everybody.
So something that I know I never did, but I did see some people doing it in the '90s. Those mesh shirts.
What?
Yes,
in the R&B video,
like almost like shirts and skins. Like you play it, like you playing like JV basketball. They give you the shirts, but you just wearing them out in public. If I see your nipples, dog, it's over. Like, put a shirt.
I don't know why you laughing. That's a Haitian shirt.
Listen,
that's part of the Haitian. It's Adidas pants and a mesh shirt and Nike sandals.
That was the Caribbean. Don't just put that on me. I'm not the representative of all the Caribbean. There was a lot of weird shit that we did back then.
Mesh shirts and Dominicans, yeah.
This is back when every black person thought they were Wesley Snipes and they could do that. Everybody was working out back then. I don't know. I mean... What?
No, because I seen some niggas out there wearing mesh shirts that did not work out. All right?
Stomach, gut, hanging out and shit.
Wow, yeah.
That mesh was fucking praying for dear life. Trying to hold together.
Another trend that I'm not liking is the camo. If you're not in the military, if you're not protecting,
Aaron's not as loud on this one for some reason.
If you're not protecting our country, I don't want to see you in some camo pants.
If you don't live in the jungle, you're hunting, then maybe
I can't. I got a pair of camo shorts. I can't really. I mean,
come on, man.
It's I'm not going out there fucking. If you're urban commando,
like, if you're walking out your house looking like Metal Gear Solid, like Solid Snake, like stop it.
I can understand if you're wearing full camo head to toe.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm seeing people rocking camo head to toe. Like you're going out, crawling on the ground, put yourself in boxes. Like we know you're there. I don't need to hear the little like. Whoop. I know you're there. I'm alert. To
rolling on the floor and everything.
I'm alert to you. Patchwork jeans is my next one. And for people who don't know what patchwork jeans, I had to explain it to my co-host. They're probably not even called that. It's back when they used to take these like fucking logos of shit, like Wu-Tang jeans, and just iron them shits on. You look ridiculous.
Come on, you never had a Wu-wear shirt?
You know, if you have the whole Eastern Conference of the NBA on your jeans, kill yourself. It's over for you.
Oh, that reminds me of the jackets that had the whole NBA. I thought those were pretty cool back in the day.
Did you guys remember when the first Batman movie came out? Everybody was rocking the buttons, the big old fucking Joker and Batman buttons.
Oh yeah,
all over the place.
Yes,
ridiculous too.
I did that too. And remember the pacifiers? Oh man.
Oh yes, I remember
that. That should have been on my fucking list. I had a pacifier.
I was thinking about adding on my list the fucking pacifiers. Like I don't know what kind of
that might not have came out to Easton in the skateboarder surfboard club. Back in New York,
dudes used to have pacifiers around the neck.
Niggas with pacifiers.
Yeah.
I'm a grown ass man, right? I've been on my grown ass man shit for a while. No, I didn't have pacifiers, but I know people who did. We weren't cool. I don't fuck with people. You're a grown up, man. Stop putting pacifiers in your mouth.
You never really put them in your mouth. You just wore them around your neck. Because that shit was dope.
I don't know why.
For a season.
That shit was never dope. Never go back to that time. My last one, and I know you people are still out there doing it, so I'm sorry if you have to unsubscribe now. You don't need to wear quadruple XL t-shirts unless you're a quadruple XL dude. Wear shirts that are around your size, man. Look, if you want to do one size bigger, that's cool. You need some breathing room, I'm cool with it. But if your shirt looks like a fucking muumuu, if you look like you belong, like you're wearing the same shit that my grandma wears at the nursing home.
If the bottom of your shirt reaches to your knees and lower,
there's a problem.
You don't need that shit. Like the bottom of your shirt is brown and crusty from dragging on the ground. Come on, man. Stop it.
Listen, you're a grown ass man. You gotta dress like one. Oh man, that is
It's nothing like buying a shirt and just growing into it. It's like I got this shirt when I was 4. I'm about to live in it.
Pants on the ground, looking like a fool with your pants on the ground, with the gold in your mouth, hat turned sideways, pants hit the ground, call yourself a cool cat, looking like a fool, walking downtown with your pants on the ground, get it up. Hey, get your pants off the ground, looking like a fool, walking talking with your pants on the ground. Get it up.
Yeah.
Hey, get your pants off the ground. Looking like a fool with your pants on the ground. Go in the mouth.
Okay.
Head turn sideways. Head hit the ground. Call yourself
Thank
a fool.
you.
Well, because it's about these niggas with these saggy pants.
Let's go ahead and get into the random rant. This week is Aaron. We're not going to interrupt Michael J. We're gonna let him get his fucking rant in.
Yeah,
Shout out to stand-up comedians.
Yeah, shout out to people that need to hear themselves. Comedians, period. My rant actually goes with the whole theme of today's show. It's like fashion-based and everything. So, my rant is about men in general, because it's not just kids anymore. It's just dudes in general that are wearing tighter than they should. Not skinny jeans, but tighter jeans with a belt. But your shit is still under your ass. What the fuck is going on, yo? Like, and it's not one, it's everybody. It's white dudes, it's black dudes, it's Hispanic dudes. What the fuck? I don't need to see, and then it's like their shirts are mad short too, so it's like, why do I need to see your fucking boxers, yo? Like, what the fuck is going on? I was actually doing some research, which is kind of weird.
Yeah,
doing research
is weird.
doing research because I always remember, because my dad told me this, because when we were all kids, you wore bigger jeans, and I was never a big fan of having my shits hanging low, but they were always oversized. So they came down. So that made sense. So I wore a belt. These guys, they're like 3 sizes too small, and they're still hanging low under their ass. But I was looking up. This trend came from jail. So these fucking idiots are walking around here. Yeah, it's really cool. I got this new style that I get from jail. And not only is it from jail, the real reason they said, it was cool, it was because they didn't give them belts because they were worried about them hanging themselves or making a weapon. But what the real motherfuckers in jail would tell you is that the dudes that had their pants low were trying to get it in the ass.
Yeah, they were advertising.
They were like, hey, this shit's free. Come get some groceries and eat this booty. So
Shout out to the booty warrior.
shout out to Tiger. So yeah, that's my rant. I never thought that growing up, you always hear pick up your fucking pants. I legit drive around my neighborhood like, yo, pick up your fucking pants. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? If shit broke out, you were getting chased, you'd get fucked because you can't. And these like they hold the front of it because the front's at the waist. The back's at their knees.
It's defying physics if you think about it.
So, you know what, kids? Not even kids. Grown-ass men. People older than me. Pick your fucking pants up. Buy your jeans the right size. Use the belt for what it's for. And stop looking like fucking idiots. Rant done. Drop the mic.
But we have sexual desires, right? So you got a bunch of men locked up in one place. All of them get hard. All of them's horny. All of them got sexual desires. So what are they going to do? You won't let them have a woman. They going to have somebody's going to have to give us some booty. And it's just as simple.
The most memorable story that Fleece told us was about the place and importance that booty has in a maximum security penitentiary. And he went on about it and on about it.
In his prison, booty was more important than food. Booty, a man's butt.
Back to the show.
Pick your pants up.
The booty warriors are coming.
the booty warriors are coming.
It's actually a perfect segment because this rapper does do this stupid shit. Fenel had this ridiculous idea that I should.
That was a great idea.
That I should review movies and albums.
Wait. First of all, I want everybody to know why I'm doing this. Right now, the way Dion looks at music is the way old old white people look at young black people. He just can't relate to it. Yeah, exactly.
With hate.
It's all in the family style. Like, he's in his chair just like, I don't understand it. I don't like it. So our segment should be, we thought it would be funny if Dion just reviews new music. And he's really good at describing things. He's really good with his words. So
Remember that In Living Color stint with, like, it was gay man on film? Well, this is angry man
Yes,
on
angry.
everything.
It's ridiculous. We should actually just call this segment, like, you know how like there's an A&R for in the music industry. We just call it AR for like angry rants, angry reviews, or some shit like that.
Angry reviews. I like it.
So without further ado, let's get into this, right? So I'm doing a review on the feature DS2. It stands for Dirty Sprite 2. Dirty Sprite, for those that don't know, is when you put this like cough syrup and some fucking Sprite.
Lean.
Because you're a dumbass.
Drink that lean.
Yep.
Shout out to Lil Wayne.
Yeah, right.
In his melted brain.
Shout out to seizures.
Shout out to syrup.
Shout out to Young Thug taking over Lil Wayne's career.
Wow.
Damn.
That's right, those shots. Shade Show.
I've never even heard of anything that Young Thug did, to be honest with you.
You don't need to. You're not listening.
Well, it's Fenel, that's his boy.
Listen.
Let's just jump. We'll jump right into this. So you're probably thinking like, "What the fuck am I reviewing this dumbass album?" I have a confession to make. I thought the exact fucking same thing after I listened to about 2 minutes of this goddamn album. Is ridiculous. For those of those who've never heard of Future, imagine T-Pain, right, and just remove the sex and like the songs about bitches, and replace that shit with like cocaine and trapping. That's Future.
Yeah, but Future was smashing Sierra.
Not anymore. That's Russell
He
Williams.
was. Now nobody's smashing Sierra.
Russell Williams is not smashing Sierra.
Because Russell Westbrook, right?
No, Wilson.
Russell Wilson, he's looking for dudes with hanging low pants.
He'd rather have his hands on the center than his hands on the Sierra, apparently.
Let's talk about the lead single. Right, lead single for this dumbass album is called "Fucking Up Some Commas." Now, if you forget what the name of the lead single is, don't fucking worry, because he repeats the same shit 32 fucking times in the song. 32. I counted 32 fucking times. Now, here's a weird thing. I'm listening to the album because I ain't buying that shit. I went on YouTube, typed in DS2 full album. Luckily, they put that shit on there because they knew people weren't going to buy this shit. So I'm listening to it at work.
Shout out to SoundScan.
Yeah, right. Shout out to YouTube for the
I'm
people.
about 25, 30 minutes into this shit, and I'm like, this is a long-ass fucking song. And I realized I've been halfway through the fucking album. This shit sounds exactly the fucking same from beginning to end. You are not missing a fucking thing. At one point he says, and I quote, this is some thought-provoking lyrics. "I just bought my plug, yeah. Filled it with mud, yeah. Full of the drugs, yeah." Okay.
Well, it's really about the breakdown of society.
Wait, can you repeat that, please?
Yeah, to repeat, I just bought my plug, yeah. Fill it with mud, yeah. Full of drugs, yeah.
Wow.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
But it's filled with mud. So
luckily,
he likes mud butt.
Luckily, there's this wonderful website called Hip Hop Genius. So I actually looked it up. What the fuck he meant? He actually meant that he had a bunch of drugs stashed, and it looks dirty, but it actually gets you fucked up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. A poet.
So,
and no one know it.
You know the crazy thing is, people are getting real mad at Drake for not writing his own lyrics. We should get mad at him for writing this fucking song. This guy writes his own fucking music. I haven't heard anything this bad since Cameron. That's right, Cameron sucks.
Wow.
Write that shit down.
No, everybody knows Cameron sucks.
Horse and Carriage was alright.
Listen,
that was a long time ago.
I just said Horse and Carriage was alright.
My man said Fruity Pebbles, Fred Flintstone.
Let me quote to you a random Cameron song. Dipset, Fruity Ooty Doody, I get that ooty goody booty. Dipset, ow. Cameron song, put it on wax.
There's nothing worse than Young Jeezy.
Oh, this is my favorite. He hates
patty cake, microwave. What the fuck is that? All right. Young Jeezy, the voice of the South.
Maybe the quality of rap. Maybe you guys are right. I've been defending rap for a long time. Maybe the quality of lyrics and rap has dipped a little bit.
You know what? Here's the thing. I was actually watching on my extended lunch break today.
AKA his regular shift.
Yeah, basically. Y'all this time and he doesn't work.
I was listening to an interview that Peter Rosenberg. I don't know if you know Peter.
Yeah, the executive. Yeah.
I mean, not Peter.
Hip Hop Squares.
Paul Rosenberg.
Yeah. Paul Rosenberg. Eminem's.
No, that was right the first time. It's Peter Rosenberg.
Peter Rosenberg is from Hot 97.
Okay.
Hot 97. Okay.
Yeah.
So Hot 97, it was Rosenberg and whoever the fuck that other guy is. Who gives a shit? Embro, I think his name is.
Fuck
Ebro. Who cares?
Ebro.
Yeah, who cares? He's unimportant.
Wow.
So
shout out to Hot 97. We love you, Angie Martinez, even though you're on Power 105.
Did she make that movie?
She sure did.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
she left with the quickness.
Moving on. So did DJ Clue.
Wow.
DJ Clue hasn't been hot since 1990, so who gives a fuck about Clue?
Yeah, that's a storm.
Add some echo to this shit. So, so anyway, they were interviewing Slaughterhouse. And they were asking him about the Meek Mill and the Drake beef, and you know whether that they think like it's important that you write.
Was Joe Buttons actually there this time?
He was there. That's the funny thing about Joe Buttons was he looking disinterested. So Ebro, whatever the fuck his name was like, you know, shout out to the people who look like they care to be here today. And Buttons was like, nah, like you got it misunderstood. Like I do want to be here, but I'm opinionated, and sometimes I say some shit. So I let Royce, because he's more mature than me, speak on my behalf. Okay. Don't get it twisted. I have opinions on some shit.
So he's the Dion of the group,
except I don't got no filter.
Joe Buttons? No, he's got both his ankles.
Yeah, I'm not that emotional. I'm not crying over beats for 60 minutes.
Everybody, you gotta hear this. Me and Dion were having a conversation, and I was like, "Hey, I was thinking about getting into Joe Budden's mood music. I know you listen to a lot of hip hop. Can you tell me like what I expect?" And perfectly, he said, "Mood music is like if you're hanging at your boy's house, and he just broke up with his girl, and he starts talking about his relationship, and an hour later, you feel like you're uncomfortable and you need to leave, but it's his house, so you kind of get stuck there."
Not for nothing. I like the Joe Budden mixtapes, and I like Joe Budden's has some content. Joel Ortiz for me is the voice of the Slaughterhouse, though.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Joel Ortiz is nice.
Joel Ortiz got bars. Shout out to Joel Ortiz.
Allow me to inform you of what Joel Ortiz is. Okay, Joel Ortiz is dope for a verse.
Nah,
he cannot carry an album. When was the last Joel Ortiz album you heard?
I forget the name. It was
exactly.
There's no albums. That's what it is. They're whole mixtape.
He actually has an album. It just came out. You didn't hear it. You didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, when you started talking about Slaughterhouse, I perked up. Like, is there an album coming out?
There is an album coming out. Shout out to Glass House coming out soon.
Oh, nice.
Talk about that.
All right, I'm plugging you guys for free.
Joel Ortiz, you're the truth, man. Fuck what Dion says.
Slaughterhouse is the truth. How about that?
Yeah, I like Slaughterhouse. You know what I mean? I like Crook. I like Royce. Royce is the only one in the group that can actually put out decent albums.
Yeah, but he's not even like I like Royce, and he's actually my favorite. But I could tell he's not the strongest rapper in that group.
That's right, because Joel Ortiz.
No, Crooked Eye is the nicest rapper.
Yeah, Crooked Eye might be the nastiest.
The problem with Crooked Eye was he made the mistake of being like, "Yo, I'm in California. I guess I got on the fucking death row." And that's what happened. That's what happened to Crooked. He signed the death row, and then
nobody ever heard from him.
Got Suge Knighted.
Not for nothing. They're all nasty.
Yeah, they're all.
I would definitely, if I believed in buying albums, I'd buy a Slaughterhouse album. But I don't believe in buying albums because guess what? My $13 is not making you broke, so I'm going to keep it.
I actually, in the last decade, I've only bought 2 albums.
You bought? You spent
money on.
There was a cash register.
It was the first Slaughterhouse album and King Kendrick first album.
I think when we worked at the Evil Empire, you were talking about Slaughterhouse.
Yeah, I've been on Slaughterhouse for a while.
Yeah. I think that's when I first started listening to him too. But,
to me, though, the second album kind of disappointed me. I thought the first album was way more superior.
Well,
it had better production than the second album, but when
you go from indie, being able to have full creative control,
and the Eminem's comes in,
and then you go to a big time record label, they're gonna throw some shit at you.
But you can't really fault Eminem on that shit because he's just trying to.
Well, Eminem still makes his own like whack ass beats though, like.
But Eminem's just trying to make he's trying to bring them
But they're not the
Eminem,
kind of style.
No, the problem
He
was
did the same thing with D12.
Yeah, but niggas don't make money off of mixtapes, all right? the music's fire on a mixtape, but nobody's making fucking money off of mixtapes. You want to know who makes money off of mixtapes? Barbershops. That's it.
That's basically it. But the truth of the matter is that second Slaughterhouse album, people were like kind of dump on it. It wasn't that bad. The problem was that only half the people on Slaughterhouse gave a fuck. Only Ortiz
that's the
and
problem.
only Roy
Joe
showed
Buttons
the fuck up.
Did not show
Joe Buttons didn't give a shit.
Joe Buttons was doing that
half-ass.
Love and Hip Hop. Plug VH1.
Shout out to Ratchet shows.
Shout out to Ratchet fake reality TV.
The funny thing is, if you ever watch Love and Hip Hop, you see Joe Buttons on Love and Hip Hop, you just watch him making the same face, like, what are you doing, my man? Like, the dude is nothing. Like, I know, like, rappers don't live what they rap, whatever. I understand, but the nigga's so sensitive and such a fuck up on that show. And like, the hidden secret on that show is that he's doing drugs. And everybody, they don't mention it, but they're just like, you need to get off that stuff, Joe.
No, the thing about that show was,
sad.
he was letting Tahiri go. Look up Tahiri, yo.
Yeah, she got booty, y'all.
Booty warriors.
Right now.
I'm actually proud that I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about right now. I don't watch that show. I don't know nothing about
If you've ever listened, you listen to Mew music, right?
Of course, I know.
It's all about Tahiri.
I didn't look.
Drake's music is about one certain X. Mew music for
about Tahiri.
is about one big booty chick.
But here's the thing: there's a difference between Joe Button and Drake, right? Drake will write a really like melodramatic love breakup song about a chick that he like a groupie that he just met that night. And was like, I'm so sad I gotta fly back to Toronto. I can't stay in New York, and I gotta sing the song.
Drake doesn't know how to say goodbye to groupies.
But I mean, at least with Button, he was in a relationship for like an extended period of time. They had a kid.
Give it to Button. Button's got bars.
Oh yeah,
Button's got bars. I mean,
except he was on Def Jam.
But he also has physical bars given to him by a doctor.
Pump it up.
Every time I hear that song, I think of like the first Fast and the Furious.
Really?
Was it on there?
Yeah, am I the only one that's not like in love with that franchise? Like, I think
I've watched them. there's gaps. Like
I don't. The last one I saw was Japanese one. To
you know
be
what the
honest.
problem is?
The Bow Wow one. Yeah. That's when they were like, "Hold on a second. Well, that's what, we need to get these niggas back."
Exactly.
I mean, the Fast
fix the franchise.
Tokyo Drift crashed faster than fucking Paul Walker.
Oh.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
I call it how it is, man.
Oh.
Send your hate mail too.
Yes, please. Shout out to hate mail. That's gonna definitely be coming. But
that was that Paul Walker right there.
Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Any young white women that watch this show, the views and opinions of the Shade Show does not represent what Dion just said. Still love us, please.
Yeah, please. Still listen, but yeah, because I mean, Fast and Furious, it doesn't do it like the Transformers. It doesn't really do it for me. I'm like,
I quit.
I'll watch it.
I quit on the Fast Transformers movie when Shia LaBeouf was gone.
I mean, the last one. This is going to be like another 2.
It's going to be like $1 million.
Fast and
makes
Furious
money.
movies?
No. Well, there's another Fast and the Furious taping in New York.
Oh, Jesus.
And The Rock's getting a spinoff.
Yeah.
Who?
Rock's character's getting a spinoff.
Speaking of The Rock.
Really?
Do you want to know what movie The Rock is doing?
What?
Remember the old-ass video game, Rampage?
Yeah,
no way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which I don't.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Well, listen, Rock loves making shitty
action movies.
Well, he like making shitty like video game movies. Shout out to Doom.
I actually own
They
Doom.
were showing that shit on Sci-Fi like last week.
I actually own Doom. That was not bad. You know the great thing about the Doom movie?
Wait.
At the end,
You don't transition. I own Doom. It's not bad. Those sentences don't work.
Like, I know it's a completely shitty movie. At the end, they actually showed it from a first-person view as he's killing people and punching people in the face.
They did that during the movie.
That's how shitty it was. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the only thing that they had going for that movie was The Rock and that one camera angle.
The first-person view. They're not going with it. Oh, wow, they are going there.
They said, listen, you know what we're going to do?
And I love it.
We're going to blow our fucking whole wad on hiring The Rock and getting this camera angle. Fuck the story. Fuck me.
There was no real story. Are you serious?
That's basically what they did with Super Mario Bros. They were like, fuck it, we gotta spend a lot of money on Bob Hopkins.
You mean your favorite movie ever?
One of the movies that Dion defended.
First of all, I defended the movie when I was a little kid, and contrary to fucking Mike's belief, I was not 15 when the fucking movie came out. Like, I don't know if you think I'm like in my 40s or what the fuck is going on. I was like 9 when that fucking movie came out. So an appropriate age to be like, this movie's pretty decent.
No, because I was around the same age. I saw this movie.
I was the same age as you were.
Between this movie and the Double Dragon movie, I didn't know which one was worse.
The Double Dragon was so bad. No, you know what was worse? Mortal Kombat 2, because Mortal Kombat 1 was good. Mortal Kombat 1 was decent. Then the second one comes in, you're like, is that rubber? Is there rubber everywhere? Where did the money go?
Movies.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. But look, hey, thanks for checking into the show today. We're gonna have a special edition just for the comic book heads.
Yeah, for the geeks out there.
Yes.
Definitely tune into that.